Undisclosed. What's my name?
More money, more cash, more money, more.
This season is coming to an end, and we've been playing at the very top of our game. We're number one in the MVP votings, and with it being the final stretch of the regular season, I think you're looking at your future NBA MVP. The entire team collectively has been playing at a high level. We've been winning, and not only on top of that, we've been making impossible plays to continue to rise up and continue to fill the stats. Even Coach Greg Popovich is astonished by the type of play we've been showing this season. And the team chemistry is as good as it ever were, with a couple salty faces. We're high-fiving, we're fist-bumping. We got 12 different handshakes for each player. And Kawhi Leonard and myself have started to put the league on notice as a very unstoppable duo. Able to make stops on defense and able to take over offensively. We're riding high right now. And then the unexplainable happens. An undisclosed injury. And this doesn't look good. I don't even know what body part to look at. But then, an extra hit from a Lakers player. And that is a concussion on top of that as well. So now the only thing to do is to walk back to the locker room. And if you know Greg Popovich, you know he does not take risks with star players at this point of the season.
Is this a big deal?
Yes, it's a big deal. This is the biggest story in sports right now.
Really?
You don't believe it?
I don't believe it for 1 second. I think it's a non-story. It's bogus.
I got something
I'm
for
not
you.
even concerned.
Look, I think, guys get at this time of year, everyone's banged up. Do I believe that maybe he got a little banged up? Yes, but I think is it a severe injury that's going to limit his play? Absolutely not. He will show up.
I got something for both of you.
Give it to me.
Let me start with you.
Give it to me.
I'll get to you in a second. Let me start with you. They don't lie and say a dude is hurt worse because he becomes a target. They lie and say a dude isn't hurt as badly as it appears.
Oh, please stop it. There's no way that there's any legitimacy to this. If there was, we wouldn't know about it. You of all people know that, man.
You are not going to lie about the injury.
Max, you're falling for this
Look,
now.
That you're falling for, Max.
So Stephen A. Smith really not giving us a benefit of the doubt as far as my injury and how real it actually is. And as you guys see, while I was out throughout my injury, we went on a really good winning streak. And here, we're going to influence our rotations to make a smaller, more agile lineup for the playoffs. Kawhi Leonard at power forward, Rudy Gay at small forward, and Norman Powell at shooting guard, while LaMarcus Aldridge covers the center spot. Now, some interesting series games in this one. Rockets and the Clippers, that should be an interesting series. The Celtics and Philadelphia, two young teams making a push in the playoffs, and us playing the Jazz is going to be an emotional ride in this year's playoffs.
The NBA postseason is here! Yay! About time. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports, as you can tell. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations. Thank you.
Am I supposed to say something? I really don't even know what to say. You know, as a kid, I always dreamed about being in the NBA, but I never thought that I would get the MVP. And it is such an amazing experience to look at this award and to think of all the great men who came before me. You know, My grandfather, he used to say, he said, no man is stronger than the people who supported him. And nothing is more true than that statement with this award. You know, my coaches, my teammates, you know, everybody who gave 110% to the game, they made this possible. And I'm so blessed and so humbled, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. And what's that? Hey, look, y'all, the trophy is lonely, so you know I'm gonna have to get another one next year. MVP! MVP! I'm playing, but this one is for y'all. All right, now let's go get that championship. Yeah, baby!
So even though I sat out the remainder of the regular season, I still won MVP and gave a pretty heartfelt appreciation for the Spurs fans and the franchise, putting me in a position to be a league MVP. And in this game, though, we just didn't start out really well. It almost like that whole introduction kind of took the air and oxygen out of the player. Kawhi Leonard missing wide open layups. We had to do something in here, trying to make a play. Reverse slam. And that might just give us something to play for, man. Something that's going to increase the momentum of this game right now, because it's not going well early on in this one. 32-20, Jazz taking the lead, mostly due to their playmaking, wide open passes, and three-point shooting right there. Marvin Williams with that three ball. This time, we're on him. Donovan Mitchell going away from the basket and knocks that one down. This Jazz team was just hot. I mean, right off the whistle. Right there, Rudy Gobert playing tremendous defense, getting blocks. I mean, they just came out to play. We were unprepared. And maybe that MVP speech really kind of took the crowd out of the game as well, because they were quiet pretty much the whole entire time. Right here, guarding Jordan Clarkson, going down the lane on the left side, and he throws it down. I mean, these guys are just making plays that you really can't do anything about. Shots like that, what can you do as a defensive player? I mean, it's just one of them games where it is strictly all about the Utah Jazz. So they ended up leading 83-52. Playoff appearance, game number 1, and we definitely disappointed. See the game ending 98-60. But you know, Greg Popovich is not happy about this. And somewhere Stephen A. Smith is in the background just chuckling away, because all this rest really didn't help as far as me being rusty and not putting forth my best effort. Hope you guys are enjoying the 2K18 career. NBA season in real life is going crazy, and so is this one. And I hope you guys do stay tuned for the future episodes. Next episode, finishing out the first round of the playoffs. And if you did enjoy this, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. I'm signing out.
Look, I got $1 million schemes and $1 billion flows. $1 million schemes and $1 billion. I got $1 million schemes and $1 billion flows. I put my heart in this work, cause that's just all that I know. Look,